Everybody, what's going on? It's your girl, plant-based Nicole Richey. Today's not my regular podcast. Today I'm doing a slightly spontaneous interview with Raw Food Romance and Raw Natty Nate, and we might even have Coach Robert come on later. I'm going to talk to you guys about the plant-based bundle. You guys, they have this major sale going on, so you definitely don't want to miss out. I'm going to let's see, I guess I'll request them. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and request. And Raw Natty Nate. Hey, Raw Food Romance or Lissa. Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and accept. And if you're watching from this page, go to my other page so you can see the actual live. You can see my guests and everything. Okay, did I accept you? I accepted it, Lissa. Did you? You know what? Do me a favor, Lissa. Restart your phone. Yeah, it says you're unable to join. This happened before with another guest. Yeah, restart your phone. Nate and Lissa, both of you guys restart your phones. And then request to join again. I think it's because maybe you just got off a live or something. Come on, fix it, Jesus. In the name of Jesus, we need you to fix it. Thank you for your patience. Hey, Nate. Did you restart your phone? Okay, let's see if it works this time. Accept.
What's good?
Hey.
Oh,
What's up?
good to see you. I know Lissa's trying to get in right now. We got our water. We got our smoothie. Oh, there she is.
Yay, there you are. Yay. Hey, guys.
Hello. It's wonderful.
Hey, how's my favorite couple, my favorite raw vegan couple?
Aw, thank you. This is great. We're going to have
yes.
fun. Yeah.
What are you drinking, Nate? That looks good.
This is banana date, coconut water, and some cacao.
Oh, it looks like a chocolate shake. And what about you, Lissa?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing?
Same thing.
Why did I even ask? I mean, you guys eat the same things together every meal.
Essentially, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the background. What are you doing back there? Sprouting?
Yeah, we're growing up our microgreens. We grow food here in our office, right? So we've got some pea microgreens here. Look at that.
That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. I love the colors.
Isn't that fun? And like from seed to harvest, Nicole, 10 days.
Wow. You guys do this yourselves.
Yeah. We'll just grow them right there. We started one year, we added up how much we spent on microgreens and sprouts, and we're like, man, we spent over $2,000 this year on microgreens and sprouts. We should probably just grow them ourselves. So now we grow and we eat like maybe $40 worth of microgreens every single day.
Wow. Because I buy mine from either Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, and it adds up.
Yes.
That's amazing. Are you guys selling it? Are you guys going to start a business?
No,
we've thought about it, but it's a lot of work, and we would rather just teach people how to be self-sufficient on their own, which is part of the plant-based bundle that we've been promoting. And there's only 7 hours left to get the bundle. The link is in either of our bios. You can get that bundle, and you also get Nate's microgreens video course, which teaches you how to do it. So you can make a full tray of like pea microgreens for $2.
Exactly.
The entire tray is $2. So it's a really cost-efficient way of
and check this out. This is so we bought microgreens, and this tray right here, microgreens came in from Whole
Yes.
Foods. And this is just a tray that we bought some alfalfa sprouts in. So I used it. I just put them together. This one doesn't have any holes, so it holds the water. And this one has holes in the bottom. So I just put a little coco coir in there, seeded it with like a superfood mix, which is like broccoli and kale and turnip and radish. And look at this, Nicole. This is, we grew this right on our windowsill.
Wow, like, that is so deep. I love it.
So there you go. Like, you could save the money by just growing them yourself in recycled containers. You don't have to set up like a system like this. We did this because, you know, we're like total raw food nerds, and we want to have as much as we can.
Now, is that a special shelf with lights on it, or is that just your own light?
Here, so we're just using shop lights. Let me see if I can turn this around. We're just using shop lights, and what that is it's just one of those NSF wire shelves that you can buy. We bought it at Costco. It's just a wire rack. I do have some shelving liners on here, right? You can see there just without the liner. And yeah, we're using these shop lights. They're just like, look at how big they are.
Oh, okay. You just put them in there.
Yep. So they're 4 feet long, so they fit perfect along the whole thing, and they're really low profile. They don't stick down very far. Gives the microgreens good lights. We've got some fans that are just used for like cooling computer components.
Look at you guys. I love it.
Right? Look at that. And
I love how creative you guys are.
Wires are just managed right here. So I can control each shelf by the switch, right?
That's dope.
And it's all put into a timer. So when I unplug this timer, this whole entire rack, I can roll through our house. I can move it out, sweep underneath. But that's essentially it. It's one of those, it's like $100 for that rack. And then, you know, we've got maybe another $100 in the lights and fans and timer.
But it all still comes out way cheaper.
Yes. And then, of course, we
spending.
invested. See, this is another rack system that I have here that isn't put together the full length. You can put half together, and I have the other half in the closet, and this is where we germinate. So you germinate in the closet, nice and dark, and then they go on the rack. But this here, you can see we've invested in some trays, Bootstrap Farmer trays. We've got variations of different trays. We've spent, you know, several hundred on these trays, but they'll last forever. They'll last forever.
It's an investment.
Yes.
Oh my God, you guys are dope. I thought y'all was dope before, but dang, now y'all got a little business inside your house just for you guys. But actually, it's not just for you guys because you guys are sharing.
Yes. And somebody I just saw here, though, you know, what's so amazing is we're growing. This is the way we used to grow before we got the rack, because we just wanted to grow. They're so beautiful, and they, you know, they're nutrient dense. Look at those. I mean, we're talking 10 days, and look at those. Fresh.
That is so cute and beautiful.
This is recycled container. We bought mushrooms. That's what that container came in. And this here is cherry tomatoes. So we put the recycled containers together, and they grow right on the windowsill. Amazing. So you don't need a rack with lights. We did this because we wanted to grow more. I saw somebody ask there if it would be sufficient just on the windowsill. So definitely, like, anywhere. These little babies just want to grow. They don't need anything special. Maybe just kisses of love. I love you. And they grow.
Wow, you guys. Okay, is it? And you said this is in your book. Don't get into the book yet. I'm gonna get into that. But this is something that's in the book on how to grow your own sprouts and stuff.
Yeah, in the bundle.
Okay, we're gonna get into the bundle. First, I just want you guys, thank you again for coming on. I love you guys. Everybody knows I love you. I've interviewed them a few times, you guys. Thanks for joining, whoever's on here. I just appreciate you guys joining us today. And, you know, I've interviewed them before about their story and how they got into raw. But just for anybody who's not familiar with you guys, which I'm pretty sure there is no one because everyone knows Alyssa and Nate. Just briefly tell me how long you've been raw, and just in a brief sentence or two, what made you transition? And then I want to get into your plant-based bundle.
Cool. All right, I'll start. I've been raw for over 8 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I was inspired when I started working in the natural health industry in 2004 is when I first heard about it. But I struggled over the next 10 years trying to figure out how to do a raw diet. But in 2014, I became vegan. and I went raw, right? Ethical vegan. I went raw, and the rest is history. It's been
And
over
here
a
you
year.
are.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are being such an inspiration to the world. I love it.
Thank you.
Nate,
Yeah.
love
So
your story.
for me, what kind of like opened my eyes to raw foods was I got really sick one year, the winter between 2011, 2012, really bad flu. And then I started to watch YouTube, and that was the first time I ever heard about raw veganism or fruitarian, juicing, any of that stuff. So that kind of like sparked the fire. I didn't necessarily adopt the diet until around 2013. I became vegan. I was watching the documentaries, and I was like, I better switch it up. I don't want to be a part of this. And at the time, I was working in the medical field, working in the coronary care unit, working with open heart, patients that just got surgery. And in that time, my mom had, she was a retired cardiac nurse. She had kidney cancer years prior, had that kidney removed, and didn't change her diet or lifestyle. And then cancer came back in her other kidney. And it was then that she was like, we were like on trying to find her the protocol. And it was raw living foods essentially that, reversed her cancer. She changed her diet to raw living foods. And I had said, she had a very powerful mindset. She's like, I'm already healed.
Yes.
I just have to do the work. I just have to do the work. I'm already healed. I'm already healed. Thank you.
Amen.
I'm already healed. I just have to do the work.
Yes.
So that's a very powerful mindset, like really ingesting that. And then so it was that point, I'm like, you are going to heal yourself, and I'm going to do what you're doing when you find out. And I was like, oh, dang it, you're a raw foodie. I don't want to be a raw foodie. So it was 8 months later, I was skiing, and I met this guy on the ski lift, and I was telling him about my mom, telling him I worked in the hospital, I was working as a medical assistant. And he's all, yep. He's like, I reversed my stage 4 colorectal cancer at the age of 42, and I've been a raw foodie ever since for 44 years. And I was
44 years.
Dude, you're 86 years old on the ski lift?
Skiing at 86.
And of course, as a dude, I'm like, yo, how's the flagpole, right?
I love this part.
And he's like, full mast. And I'm like, no way. So I went home that night.
Even at 86.
Yeah, 86 years old. Still flying his flagpole full mast.
That's hilarious.
No, I went home that night, found Lissa, just fell in love with her message, her energy, and it made sense to me. And it wasn't extreme. It was balanced approach. It was well-rounded. I knew I was going to get all the nutrition I needed because she had caloric breakdown. And I bought her meal plan, volume 1, followed that meal plan for 7 months straight, and dropped nearly 60 pounds. And I just felt amazing. I started to really recreate a romantic relationship with my food, raw food romance. That was another thing that drew me to her, is like, wow, she's got a loving relationship with her food, and I've got a disordered relationship with food. I need to change that. So essentially, that's my story, how I got into it.
I love it. I love how you guys made it a long story short, because you guys watch my interview with them on my YouTube channel or on my page. Their story is so cute. I mean, they came together. He used to watch her channel just like I did, and now they're married. Been married.
I was a fanboy. I was just a fanboy.
3 years married now. He was once, a subscriber to Lissa, and now they're married. That's dope. Yep. I love that.
No.
It's really fun.
So cool. Yeah,
So you lost 60 pounds. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Go ahead.
Oh, I just said that I'm so blessed to have family. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are so cute. I love it. And you both lost so much weight. You lost like 60 pounds, Nate, and you lost 70, right?
70.
Not only did you lose it, but you guys have maintained the weight loss for how many years? 6, 8 for you.
It's been 6. Yeah, it took about 14 months for me to lose the weight, and I've maintained it with, within 5, 10 pounds,
we're fluctuating.
And like our bodies fluctuate. It's okay to change slightly, but I mean, I've kept the majority of it off for 7 years.
And how do you think you've done that?
Just by being consistent, not fluctuating, not like our bodies like routine. Our bodies love routine. So having breakfast when it's breakfast time, lunch when it's lunchtime, go to bed early, exercise, do the things that we should be doing and not doing like extremes, like going crazy on, we're trying all these things. Like really, we just have to eat whole plant food, eat enough, and eat variety, really. And we choose raw because we love how we feel on raw. But really, it's about adding as much raw as you want to your diet and really enjoying food in abundance and having that variety. So yeah,
amen to that. Hey, Coach Robert, keep the fat low. Coach Robert, if you're on here, request to join. I didn't know if he was gonna make it, but he might be joining us.
Cool.
Awesome.
If you're in here, so that's your key to consistency. Nate, how have you been? The same thing, pretty much, just consistency.
So essentially, for me, it is Lissa was my teacher. I just did what she was doing. It made sense to me. I did what she was doing. She's saying consistency, like staying consistent. I am a raw vegan today, one day at a time.
One day at a time.
And that consistency is what really has helped me.
One day at a time. Hey, Coach.
Yep. Peace, everyone.
Peace.
Hey, everybody. This is Coach Robert. Coach Robert is dope. I've interviewed him a few times, and he is so knowledgeable.
Nice.
Nate, so I like how you say you just follow one day at a time instead of trying to like think about 3 months away and all, just one day at a time.
That's right. That's really what helped me. And it's interesting because our bodies want to be at this homeostasis state, right? So if we're feeding ourselves properly, good nutrition, good variety, proper hydration, good sleep, the body naturally does what it needs to do to get back down to an appropriate weight, which for my frame, I'm 5'7", and an appropriate weight is right around, anywhere from 150 to 145 to like 165. And so I've been right around the 150 to 155 range. I don't exercise. I probably need someone like Coach here to help me out to be more consistent with my exercise. But that's what's so amazing is the body. My heaviest weight, I was 220 pounds. And on a 5'7" frame is not a very healthy place to be. It's not optimum. And I was not going to be living, a long life. I was heading down the road to have more issues that we see the majority of our population is having, by our food choices. So really, I just did what Lissa told me to do, man. Like she taught me how to eat. She taught me the mindset, like consistency, day by day. Just, somebody brought in cakes and cookies. Yo, Nate, it's Susie's birthday. We got cake over here. I'm like, dang, happy birthday, Susie. But I'm a raw vegan today, so I'm not going to be able to bust out with you guys. But I'll sing you happy birthday. I'll give you a hug, right? So that's what I did.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I like that. I love this, you guys. Coach Robert, I wanted to have, so listen, Nate are raw vegan. I wanted to have someone who kind of, balances it out, and he eats a plant-based diet. So he's not fully, you do eat a lot of raw foods, but you're not fully raw. So
I definitely wouldn't consider myself a raw foodie.
So
that is definitely not my mission.
Yes. So let's get into this plant-based bundle. It's trending. I see it everywhere. I'm scrolling down the newsfeed. Everybody's promoting. So you guys, this plant-based bundle, first tell everybody what is the plant-based bundle?
Wow.
What is it not? Would be the question.
Right.
Exactly. What is it?
Yep.
It is a collaboration of over 200 people who make impact. I don't want to use the word influence. I don't want to use the word people who came to make an impact. There are over 200 people who came to make an impact. It's over 100 ebooks and guides, over 1,000 recipes, whether it be plant-based, juice, whatever. There is something for everyone within this. I don't care whether you've been vegan for 20 years or vegan for 2 hours. There's something in this bundle that will fit you. So I've been plant-based for going on 8 years.
Wow.
2 years ago is when I started my business. Had I done this bundle then, I would probably be 2 years ahead of where I am, because there is a plant-based business program inside the bundle.
Yeah.
Oh,
There is.
so it's not
So
just
good.
it's not
Just
just recipes, not
No.
just recipes.
no. It's everything. There are at least 5 different fitness programs within it. I know I have I have my 14-day ab program in there. There's a couple other programs in. There is juicing recipes. There's raw recipes. There's mindset stuff. There's literally something for everyone.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's one about plant-based products and not just the food, the stuff that you put on your body. So your health, self-care products. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. And there's even a book in there on how to make plant-based cheese. I mean, who doesn't love
There
cheese?
is. I saw that. And then let's not downplay it. This guy with all the microgreens behind him, he put a book in there to show you how to grow microgreens, y'all.
Yes.
So for those who are like, how do I grow my own food? There are guides inside the plant-based bundle to show you. He wrote a good one.
Thanks,
That's
Dad. Yeah, so the
amazing.
book Alive is the book that you might be talking about, and that's showcasing the power and benefits of sprouts and microgreens, as well as seed charts, how to go. But I also have my full video course in there, Coach. So you can tap in, you can join in.
That's the one.
It's called Sprouts, Krauts, and Microgreens, meaning sprouts, how to sprout, how to do fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, different vegetables, because these fermented foods are really good for our gut microbiome, right? It's all about gut health. And then the entire course on how to grow microgreens. So Sprouts, Krauts, and Microgreens is the full course. And yes, man, that's exactly it. It's all about helping people understand, like, hey, let's just take a little bit of power back and, you know, grow some of our own food. Because, I mean, you know, we're not getting all of our calories here, but we are growing highly nutrient dense foods, which everybody can be doing. It doesn't matter where you are. You don't need a rack setup. You can grow right on your windowsill in recycled containers. It's awesome.
Wow.
That's it. It doesn't take much at all.
Yeah,
So
and
this-
I want to quickly add here, there's less than 7 hours left to get this bundle. It's
Yes.
over tonight at midnight New York time, but you can get it in my bio, in Nate's bio, or Robert's bio. So go to our bios and go grab it. You can leave this live, go get it now because it's going to be over in a blink of an eye. Go grab it and come back to the live and hang out, but go get it now because it's almost over. Again, the link is in our bios.
Yes, you guys go to the live. Now I want to talk about you guys. You said there's over 100 books.
Speaking
right?
of, yeah, over.
So
There's
this
actually over
would
200.
normally,
There's actually over
200.
200. Yeah, it's
Wow.
worth almost $9,000 if you were to buy everything separately.
but you're getting it for
$50.
$50.
$50.
$50.
So you're getting it for
That's a
less
steal.
than what one of my books in the program, it normally would cost $50.
Yeah.
Right. So if you
Amazing.
break it down,
Like 25
that's
cents
like
an
25
item.
cents. That's like 25 cents a book.
Yeah.
Now, I
It's no,
personally,
no,
I
no,
bought,
I want to break it down even more for you. It's less than a penny per recipe.
Ooh,
wow.
Yep, exactly.
beautiful.
I like
It's
that
less than a
breakdown.
penny per recipe. So for all of my people who are like, oh, I'd go vegan, I'd go plant-based, but I don't know how to cook. I don't know what I eat. I'll starve. Well, here's 1,000 different recipes for you to
Yes.
try.
Yeah.
How long
For
will it take
all
you to
you
work through
guys-
1,000 recipes?
Yes.
And I
For
haven't,
everybody
I
that-
haven't actually counted them, but I heard there was over 3,000 recipes.
Wow.
Well, I'm going off the marketing that they
$50.
told us and the thing that said over 1,000. So I mean, I didn't want to like.
Either way, that's like nearly 3 years of a different recipe every single day.
Every
And
absolutely.
let me just say it like this. Like I bought Nate and Lissa's bundle. I think it was 3 books for about $50. So 3 books for $50 versus 100-something, 200 books for $50. I mean, that's a steal,
Man.
right?
I don't hit that screen again.
And everybody that always wants to go plant-based, or they're just always like, how do I start? How do I start? This is like the perfect way because
Yeah.
there's so many
This-
different recipes, and I'm sure they're easy recipes to follow. And people who are trying to lose weight, not just diet, but you need to move your body. Coach
Right.
Robert, you got to move your body daily.
Yes.
So there's a lot of
That's
movement. How many like training type exercise books
Fitness
are there?
courses, I didn't count them all, but I saw at least 5 to 10.
yeah.
At least 5 to 10. Here you go. You don't have no
Right.
reason.
Right.
Amazing.
Not
You
to
grab a
there's
recipe,
something
you
for
grab a
everyone.
recipe book, you follow, enroll into Coach's, Robert's one of his programs, and you just do the work and in
That's
6
it.
months, you're a whole different person.
Yes, 6 months, and maybe even less than that.
And I'm glad you put that time frame on there because most people are very microwave with their results. They want to start doing something this week and see the results before it's over with.
Right.
They
Right.
want their abs Amazon Primes too.
Oh wait, that's funny. Your child, is that your kid?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
That's funny.
he came over the top. He's been running around in the background. They want my attention again.
Good
So
man.
somebody
Good
told-
man. How old are your kids, Robert?
Yeah, how old are you?
7. Oh, I can't. He's not 7 anymore. 8 and 5.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, 8 and 5.
Soak it up. Ring every bit, bro. I've got a 20 and a 22-year-old, and it goes by that fast. And you'll never
No
get that time back.
way.
That
No
just gets
way.
me. I know
Cap.
this. I know this,
Cap.
but it's still like when you say it, it's like what?
Cap. No way
Really?
you got a 20-year-old. You're not my age,
That's
man.
crazy.
Well, I was born in 77, and I had my
You're
I-
older than me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how old you are, but yeah, so
41.
I had my oldest boy when I was 23. I mean, I didn't have him, obviously, but
Yeah. I know.
23, right? And the concept was I wanted to have kids young. Same with my ex. Like, we wanted kids young so we could kind of be like kids again when we're in our mid-40s. And here we are, man. Mid-40s. The kids are out of the house. Boom. No, but hey,
Living and
like I
enjoying.
said, soak it up. That is such a precious time right there. That age, that is so much fun. And
Yeah.
you'll never get those little guys back, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
Once they're grown, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see it because my 8-year-old is showing me that day in and day out because they're homeschooled. So it's
Nice.
just,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
yes.
Yeah.
What time is it, you guys? Because I promised I would get you off by 30
You got
after.
5 minutes left.
We got
5 minutes
You
left.
got 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often is this plant-based bundle that you guys have? Like
Once a year.
once a year. So y'all better jump on it now because it's going to be another 12 months before you can get this deal.
And it'll
So
never
do
be
not
like this
hesitate.
again. This is the only time it'll be this composition, like, or this many, contributors. They're always different. Bundles are great no matter what, but they're never the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, because there are some people who I reached out to last year, who was in the bundle last year. When the bundle reached out to me, I was like, "Hey, what's this thing going on?" And I reached out to them, and they were like, "Hey, it's good, it's great. I'm not doing it this year, but 2 of my other colleagues are in the bundle."
Nice.
And they reached out to me like, "Hey, did you ever heard of this bundle?" I was like, "Yeah, do it. Let's go."
Yeah, let's do it.
So it's fantastic, and like you said, it's a different mixture of. I'll just use the word influencers just for easy sake.
Content
It's a
creators.
different content creators. That's the word I've been looking for.
Yeah.
There's a different group of content creators every year, so the bundle it's constantly evolving.
Yes, right.
That's amazing. Am I able to ask like a few of the other authors involved in this, or is that
Yeah.
okay?
Simon Simonette.
he's got-
These two beautiful.
And he's got one of his brand new books in there, Derek Simnett Nutrition, brand new book in this bundle, never released until just now. But yeah, exactly. I mean, it's we've barely even gone through, like you're saying there, Coach. It's like, man, so many people to go in, but I mean, let's see if we can spitfire. Lissa, what are you thinking?
Oh my gosh.
Bodybuilder, the bodybuilder Korean Sutton.
Bodybuilder.
and see,
Robert Cheek.
Robert Cheek.
yes.
There we go. We've got
Plant-based Ben.
plant-based.
Plant-based vegan.
We've got Vegan 8, right? Ted's in there. Ted's
Guess
in
who's
there with-
vegan?
Yeah.
What-
There's also somebody had mentioned in the chat that they heard there was about 20 raw things in there. There's like Chris Kendall, Anais. There's Misfit Vegan. There's a lot of raw content in here too, so it balances out. Like you can do raw, you can have food.
I heard there was 40 plus
I heard
different
40
raw
too.
options.
There
in
he is.
there.
I haven't gone through all of them
I
yet.
know.
It's you literally need a whole Google Drive or a separate hard drive for all of the books and stuff that's on here.
But
So you guys
I
don't
will
even
say
like
this,
know
let's
all
not-
the books.
I will say this. Let's
So
not
many.
scare the people, because not saying that you and me aren't too, because it doesn't take much space to actually
No, it
store
doesn't.
these.
I
But
I said that just because of the amount of
Yeah.
stuff that's on there. Grab your tablet,
I
son. It's
get
time
what
to go
you're
inside
saying.
it.
I've had a couple
think it
people
totals-
ask me, like, is this going to blow my storage unit up? And it's like, I can't remember how much it actually takes. Like, it'd be really cool to know. I'm going to let Plant-Based. There you go. What do you got, babe?
It's about 3.0 something gigs worth of
3 gigs.
3 gigs.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
you're
got
It's a
getting-
drop in the bucket these days.
like Coach is saying, it'll take you a whole year to be able to like go through everything, and not to be overwhelmed though. Like you
So
pick
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're on to,
You
You
and-
don't have to
working?
read everything at once, you
Yeah.
know.
Not
There's
at all.
there's no
The best part
pressure.
is download it and then do a search for what you're looking for,
you got it forever.
and boom.
Yep.
You'll never have to go to the library again. Okay.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yes.
Exactly.
And what
And
I
it's
like about
lifetime,
it,
and it's lifetime access to
Lifetime
everything too.
access.
yes.
Exactly.
And I love how
That's the important
I love
part.
how it's raw and regular plant based. Because some people might not want to do raw, all raw. Some
Exactly.
people might want cook recipes. So there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
So it is about that time. I want to keep my word. This was so fun. I've never did a live with this many people, so this is fun.
So
Thank you
fun.
guys. And also, I want to say that this was slightly spontaneous, everyone. Like, I just talked to them about this yesterday. So this was not planned for like a whole week like I do with my podcast normally. You know, I know who I'm going to, but this was like spontaneous. So the fact that you guys were down to do it, that's what's up.
You know, I normally give my praying hands, but I'm holding my hand instead of using the tripod, so I'll give you
This
the
is
hand.
the one hand.
Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
Everybody that's watching and that will watch, I'll put all their handles in the post so you could click on any of their names and go to their bio and jump on this deal because you will not have it for another year. $50.
That's right. And
That's
it won't be the same.
$25 in the book. You will
Yeah,
not
and then
get this
just
deal.
download whoever gets it. Make sure you download them all right away. You have a year to download, but download
Yeah.
them all, put them in a special place, and you've got them forever.
I was gonna
Yep.
say, don't do like
That's
I
it.
did. I forgot to download some and then it disappeared. But anyway, but yes, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody,
You're very welcome.
this
Thank
deal,
you.
and I hope it changes your lives. You know, and you get in the best shape of your life. It's a new day. Don't put off tomorrow what you could do today.
Do today. That's right. There you go. I knew you'd
That's
get
right.
it out.
That's
All
right.
right, everyone.
Thank you guys.
Peace.
Love you guys.
Mwah! Love y'all.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.